Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. To say you never met me. I'm running off to live with the moles in holes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the UltraQuest podcast here on the Morphin Network. Mike and Jake are at it again. And did y'all have fun at G-Fest? I asked this again because as of yesterday, we did upload our vlog of G-Fest.
I can't believe it's been a month since I went there already.
Yeah, I'm really sorry on the slow uptick. I had to fill in for editing for some of the interviews that we've done at other conventions. But
oh no, I'm not faulting you. I'm just saying, it's been a month already since I last went.
Oh no, you're not faulting me. I'm faulting myself. Circumstances happen, and here we are. There we go. More vlogs on the way on our sister channel. But also, plenty of interviews being uploaded for both channels. So, plenty of content for us to do and to make behind the scenes. But speaking of behind the scenes, we're here to discuss Ultraman. Oh my god. Episode 6, The Kaiju Search.
To get laid.
I'm
not wrong.
I call it the Zoidberg episode.
Yeah. The mating episode.
Yeah.
I challenge you to claw pluck.
Claw pluck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Fry uses the lobster breaking thing. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. Yeah. But seriously though, it's like here we're fighting each other over a woman who was going to die by Snoo. Death by Snoo. That's actually a thing
survived.
Yeah. Thank God Zoidberg survived because no amount of Snoo is worth dying over. Yeah. It's like be a Chad and be glad. Don't get mad over your being sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. But no, for real though, this episode, it's like, okay, I actually have to say, I actually enjoyed this episode more. And yes, Sarata is actually finally showing some personality. Finally. I've waited so long for this.
Yeah, just 6 episodes.
Yeah, it took us 6 episodes to get here, but at least we're finally getting here. I hope they don't undo this in the next episode. I hope he keeps having a colorful personality in the next episode because God damn it, I've waited a while for this. Yeah, as I mentioned before, while I adore watching the behind the scenes making of kaiju fights are not the reason I watch tokusatsu. I watch it for the character and choreography, but mostly character. And so, and with Ultraman, it's like, it's like I need that character development. That's why I love Hori. That's why I like Teraraki. That's why I like Ide. That's why I like Homegirl from both X and Z.
Yeah, X and Z. Know why?
Know why? Because I said so.
Tsuburaya, why you no make Y?
Oh yeah, no, it's Ultraman. I mean, technically there is an Ultraman. No, actually there should be an Ultraman Y. They should make a new season of Ultra Q because then it's a play on the word Y. Because I gotta.
Yeah.
Actually, can you imagine if that's what they did? It's like time traveler moves a chair, and then the first season of Ultra series is called Ultra Y. And then when you have Ultraman X and Ultraman Z, it's like Ultraman XYZ. See summon Ultraman.
Yes.
Yeah, Gaga Magician and Go Golem.
I've only seen what was it? the first 6 or 7 episodes of Zexel, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I need to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. At least I made it to season 2 of Zexel. Didn't finish it, but at least, or season 3, depending on how you look at it. Basically, when the aliens show up, the ones where like Kite is there, not Kite, Jet, forgot his name. The one where Shark's little sister is actually a recurring character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that season. Yeah, I think I made it halfway into that season before like I just kind of like fizzled out. Yeah, Arc V barely sat through the first 2 episodes. That's as far as I got. 2 episodes. Arc V, only 2 episodes. V Reigns, didn't bother. Sevens, didn't bother. Go Rush, didn't even know that existed. Is there a 9th one? Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, let's see. I grew up watching the dubs of both the original, Dual Monsters and GX. When I got a little older, I watched the Japanese versions of, season 0 is only in Japanese, but as far as the other ones, I watched, Dual Monsters, GX, 5Ds, a little bit of Zale, because that's how it's pronounced in Japan, or Zexel, tomato, potato. Seen a little bit of Arc 5. I've seen the first third of Reigns, and I want to finish that. Haven't seen any of Sevens. Only seen a few clips of Go Rush.
All I know is that homegirl from Go Rush is wearing glasses. And apparently people did not know that you could have more than 40 cards in your deck. Really? The game's been around for God knows how long, and like you only now figured out that you could have 60 cards in your deck?
Yeah.
Heck, back in my day, you could have up to 80 cards in your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like max it out to 80, but I do know that like I had a really fun strategy where that would highly rely on drawing extra cards or shuffling my hand back into my deck. Because if you pair that with having a larger deck, that improves the deck flow of a larger capacity deck.
Yeah.
Like imagine having 3 card traders in your deck and then having 3 of them out on your field. Sure, you're down to only 2 empty spell slots, but think of it this way: you can during your standby phase up to 3 times. You could put 1 card back into your deck, shuffle it, draw again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's deck flower. Yeah. But yeah, and of course, Pot of Greed. It lets you draw 2 cards from your deck. And then there is the Graceful Charity, which lets you to draw 3 cards, but discount 2 of them. And then there is Graceful Dice, which that has no involvement to drawing cards, but it does multiply. It does give you an added bonus to your monster's attack and defense points, depending on what you roll on a die.
Mm-hmm.
Graceful Dice has a die on it, while Graceful Charity does not.
Yeah.
You, sir, are a fool. I'm the commissioner of the Battle City, and what I say goes, and I say you have to buy me a bunny. Anywho, speaking of buying bunnies,
from the abridged series?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's been a while since I last saw that episode.
And I said it's so deadpan, you probably would not have even noticed it.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, wait, is that from the 4Kids dub, or is that more likely from the abridged series?
You wouldn't even know, would you? Like even when Brock from Pokemon does Seto Kaiba, he still does it in such a way you can't even tell if that's from the abridged or not. Anyone who doesn't register for the tournament on time will be disqualified. Mokuba, make sure Wheeler is late. That's an official line.
It is. I remember. I don't remember what the original Japanese line was, though. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But I know
no,
it was something. I remember it was something completely different, though.
all I know is that, Wheeler, you should use that dual disc as a full disc. That doesn't make any sense, Kaiba. It doesn't have to, because you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. But no, seriously, I love saying certain lines like extremely deadpan. Like, imagine doing Iruka Sensei's One Piece abridged, but like without using his high-pitched voice and just like saying it with your regular voice and just like completely deadpan. It's a barrel. It's like do a barrel roll. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. I'm the juggernaut, bitch, Leroy Jenkins. Have you seen the One Piece? I'm looking for the One Piece. Screw the One Piece. I have the One Piece. Yeah. That's an actual line from One Piece Abridged. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out Joe Kage made Bleach Abridged. I'm Ichigo Kurosaki. I am Bleep. This is my Bankai. It is also Bleep. See, that word wasn't a slur back then. That word wasn't a slur back then. So of course, like, I can't say it now, but I would have been able to say it back then with impunity.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, speaking of dead rabbits, we have a dead mole on our hands, and we're not talking about that reality show on Fox from the early 2000s. No, I mean like there's like an actual giant pink mole kaiju that's dead. And of course, we have to collect saliva samples because reasons.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically,
for research purposes.
Yes. At least in Robot Chicken, they were very transparent. I'm going to use the blood from Leonard Nimoy's nose to make clones of him to make a Leonard Nimoy circus. Well, I heard that William Shatner will be making a cameo in Star Trek Enterprise and not as James T. Kirk. Blasphemy! Let me at him! And then that kid who was like Darth Maul, and then George Lucas just shoots him. Or was that Leonard Nimoy who shoots? Doesn't matter. He's still dead.
Yep.
Dead man be we. We are so dead. Nail. Thank you. But yeah. No. So we had to cross through the mountains in order to get to the lab, which begs the question, why? Why? Why can't you take a helicopter? Or a car? Like, you're clearly next to a road. Why?
Because the plot demands it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sarata and Kosei are also in the mounds because they want to check out that Kaiju course because this is something new. So while our biologists are looking for it, it's like, oh man, I sure do love strolling through the cemetery at night. I hope no zombies show up because that would be incredibly inconvenient. Brains. God damn it! No, I'm just kidding. It's just Sarata just like passed out from hypoglycemia. Not gonna lie though, this actually is a very funny recurring gag.
Yeah, he's hungry all the time.
Yeah, like usually like the situation would be like if anything, you would have an Ultraman and a host, and maybe the host would be the comic relief while the Ultra possessing him would be the straight man to the hijinks. But here, no, the Ultra is the host, and the Ultra is the comic relief. There is no straight man. Yeah, so he's dead from hunger. He needs brains. And then it's like, Oh, it's just Sarta. For a second there, I thought there was a zombie. It's like, and then we see like an arm like reach out from the ground. It's like, oh my god, more zombies! Raids. Oh, there he is. I was looking everywhere for him. It's like, oh my god, what is it with people being zombies here? Yeah, just one more locator card, and we're off to the Kaiba Stadium.
Yeah, and then Bakura's like, that's a nice pair of locator cards you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody were to kill you to take them.
Yes. Pyramid Head, stop humping Nemesis. I knew I should have had him neutered. Yeah, you know, Resident Evil and Silent Hill are such classics. And incidentally, the second installment are always the iconic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2. Not gonna lie though, not a fan of the Resident Evil style camera fixation when playing Devil May Cry Classic.
Yeah. Or Kamen Rider Segi no Keifu.
Yeah. Well, does it also have that whole Resident Evil style camera work?
Yes, it does.
Damn it. See, here's what, say what you will about Resident Evil. Say what you will about the Devil May Cry remake. At least the camera lets you rotate around the room. And the controls are better. And the fight mechanics. The plot, not so much. Bob Barbas was fun, though. Yeah. Mundus, not so much. But yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, so it's like...
Yeah, I've never played Kamen Rider Segi no Keifu, but I have watched the footage on YouTube, and it looks interesting.
Yeah, I really wish they did more with the Memory of Heroes. Because like I have the game on the Switch.
I have it on my PS4.
Yeah, so does Leonard. I got it for him for his birthday, but yeah, no, it's the Switch version. It's I mean, every version is the same, but yeah, it felt a little too PS2-ish. Yeah. Turns out fighting Zeus is nowhere near as difficult as fighting against Machiri, or whatever the name of the final boss was. The final boss was easier to fight. You just gotta use Heat Joker and just spam that thing.
Yeah, or like how in Sonic Adventure 2, the final hazard is easier than the Bio Lizard.
Yes. And
I mean, I suppose you could argue it's because they're in their super forms, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Bio Lizard is tricky. And if you think Bio Lizard is hard, try fighting Bio Lizard on the Nintendo DS.
I still have not played the 3DS version of Sonic Generations, primarily because...
unfortunately, that was the version I played.
Yeah, which I don't have a Nintendo 3DS, otherwise I would have played it.
Oh, man, you're missing out on Pokemon XY Alpha and Omega. Honestly, that's pretty much all you're missing out on, if we're being honest. 3DS doesn't have as many fun titles that I enjoy as much as the original DS does. Yeah. I mean, after all, the original DS has Mega Man Zero Collection. Yeah. And it has the 9 greatest Pokemon games of all time. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. Yeah. Oh, man. And they could have made a Pokemon Z version, but instead they made Sun and Moon. Darn shame. Yeah. But yeah, no. So basically, it's like, why are you guys here? To investigate the mold. Ha! We already investigated. We have a saliva sample. Why? Oh yeah, they also get attacked by another mole, but it's like, why are we being attacked by another mole? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you stole a saliva sample. Have you not watched Jurassic Park 3? The reason the Velociraptors are gunning for you, oddly enough, is not because you're in their turf, not because they want to eat you, but because you stole their freaking eggs.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. Jurassic Park 3, the Velociraptors are so intelligent. They're actually non-violent to a certain capacity if you leave them the hell alone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the old leave them alone and they'll leave you alone.
Yeah, like in the first movie, it's like they were basically Terminators. Like they were like household cats. He tortures toys just for fun. But like here, it's like no, like it's like we have no beef with humans, but we do have beef with that human. He has our eggs.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have the eggs anymore. But you smell like you still have our eggs. And then, yeah, very clever, but not clever enough because we have a 3D printed vocal cord. Yeah, no, it's yeah. So basically, yeah, the dude tried to pull an engine and steal a saliva sample. That's why. So Sarta does the smart thing, and it's like he just like pours it out and then put some nitric acid over it so that and we can't smell anymore. It's like there now that's taken care of. We don't have to worry about the mole anymore.
Yeah, problem solved.
Problem solved. But then it shows up anyways because it's looking for the female.
Yes, to mate.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yes. Not even death by Snoo Snoo.
Death before Snoo Snoo.
Death before Snoo. I will not die a virgin.
Yeah. Yeah. So of course Ultraman so Sarta conveniently forgot something at the campsite. So we have to go back, double back, and get something. And then it just so happens that Ultraman shows up. You ever notice that Sarta and Ultraman are never at the same place at the same time? Odd how that works.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I mean, see, Kara's like here's the thing. Kara Danvers is in the same room as Supergirl, so we know that she's definitely not Supergirl. And we've seen Bruce Wayne in the same room as Batman, so Bruce Wayne definitely cannot be Batman. But we definitely never see Sarta and Ultraman in the same place, so I'm suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and hijinks ensue. It's like there's a dance sequence. It's kind of hard to dance while you're sitting planted on a chair. But yeah, so yeah, no, it's should I install a like a tiny carpet here for my seat? Probably not. Yeah, no. So basically, yeah, like we're having a hard time fighting this mole. So yeah, time to get reckless with wreckiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finally we see wreckiness in this episode. And yeah, he uses telekinetic powers to incapacitate the mole, but instead you know, I really wish Bolton was in this episode. But yeah, no, it's yeah, no, it's yeah, no, like you cannot stop dance.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Because you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind because they don't dance. And if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's yeah. It turns out it's a mating ritual. It's a mating ritual. Yeah, we use the sword. We use the sword formation, which is cool. But even using his finishing move with the sword formation isn't going to stop the dance. Because we could dance if we want to. You can leave your friends behind because they don't dance. And if they don't dance, then they're,
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, no. What we really have to do is remember, oh, yeah, no, it's like a dancing mole. So, like, they're on the surface because they needed to mate. So, of course, we use telekinesis and just straight up carrying to send both moles down into a cave. And somehow Rekinus' telekinetic powers are so strong, he can move entire mountains into, like, compaction.
Yeah, now I'm wondering, what's the limit to Rekinus' telekinetic powers?
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Okay, so now telekinesis off with Silver the Hedgehog and Rekinus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, the answer to that question is
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
because we don't talk about this game.
Still better than some other Sonic games I could name.
Yeah. Still haven't played it though. I know
It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I know the meme is to hate on it, and do with that as you will. But yeah, do with that as you will. But I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing. So my question is, so like, is the male going to snoo with a dead kaiju? Because
I was thinking the same thing. It's like kaiju necrophilia.
yeah, that's like one of the 4 things you should never do. Although, yeah, 4 things you should no 5 things you should never do. And when I say do, I mean you know what I mean by do, but still 5 things you should never do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it would be one thing if instead of the female dying, it would just, in a coma or something, and then being in the darkness, woke it up again. But no, it's like this thing is dead.
Yeah.
And they just sent the male back down there with the dead female's body.
It's like
he's in for a surprise.
Even if we say, oh yeah, the mating ritual, the mating season's over, and therefore we can wait like 30 years before the next mating season, what do you think is going to happen in 30 years? What's going to happen in 30 years? Is he going to find a different female? You're leaving us with some unanswered questions that we're not 100% sure whether or not we want to know the answers to.
Oh, gosh.
But we know we're definitely not comfortable with not knowing the answers. Because we're asking the questions to begin with.
Yeah, it's like all right, I can finally mate. Wait, hang on, are you awake? Are you up? Oh. Well, my race is dead.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if that was the last female.
My race ends with me.
Yeah. A virgin. Yes. Like a virgin. Dirty. I know we're cool. The Great Escape. I don't know. I'm just throwing random pop songs in there to like bury the lead. Con. No, it's
I was not in control of that situation at all.
if not for that one detail, this episode would have been amazing. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, Homegirl affirms that, oh, yeah, no, kaiju are no different from regular biological animals. No, no shit. Like, you don't say. You don't say.
I suppose, to be fair, this is a universe to where kaiju attacks have been recent, and so they have limited knowledge on them.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it's like, unless you're being attacked by the Boltons, like, you'd think all kaiju would have characteristics of animals similar to that of Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if they were not animals to begin with, because like we don't know the taxonomy of kaiju. We should make a taxon tree for kaiju. But yeah, no, it's yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I know Boltons like to invade, and so do the Dadas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
yeah, well,
most
they're
of
not
the-
kaiju; they're aliens.
True. I mean, some there's kaiju that are both.
True. Yeah, kaiju
Yeah.
that are extraterrestrial in origin. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like Bolton and Dada in particular are aliens
Yeah.
who can grow giant.
Yeah. Oh, and M1.
Oh, yes.
Don't forget M1. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, like we do get a bit of comic relief with Sarata. He expresses a bit of personality, and like he smiles and acts friendly. Oh my god, he's behaving like an actual character for once, and it took us 6 episodes to get there. Yeah, so yeah, this episode is an 8 for me. It would have been a 9 if not for like the implications involving certain kaiju.
You know, for kids.
For kids, yeah. Yeah. Death and Snoosu are two things that should never go together. Okay, what score would you give this episode?
Part of me wants to give it a bit of a higher rating, not because of the ending. Let me make that clear. But I guess I'd also give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, it was a bit more of a comedic episode in the sense of like the fight scene. You know, we get a mole kaiju and
Yeah, I like the design of the mole kaiju. Like I really like yeah, it's like like they could have went with a bland platypus design for it. But no, they had those Godzilla spikes on its back.
Yeah.
So effort.
Yes, Molezilla.
Molezilla, yeah. Hey, it's better than Dreamadillo.
Oh yes.
We don't want to talk about Dreamadillo. We've had enough Dreamadillo for one season.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, but you know, those are my blue sneaker shoes. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid referencing a certain Elvis song. But yeah, no, it's it's like I love it when we have like a unique kaiju design. So we could have went with something generic. We very much could have went with something generic. I'm glad we did not.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that like in recent years we've been getting more original kaiju designs.
Yeah.
Like because for a while they just kept over milking like Showa kaiju, which
like we had a lot of Gomez and Jiris and the Monkey
Gomora, which he shows up next episode.
Yep.
So
Classic
it's like it's
Gomora.
refreshing. Like, while as cool as like the old kaiju are, it's like they really kept Tsuburaya, most likely for budgetary reasons and for probably merchandise reasons.
Yeah.
They just kept showing the same Showa kaiju over and over again for a while.
Yeah. And ironically, I actually welcome the idea of bringing back a couple of Boltons. once in a while, of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, if it's every once in a while, it's fine. Or even if it's like, like we haven't seen really any Tiga, Dyna, or Gaia Kaiju. They could bring those back. Sure, it might not make sense.
As long as it's not that one cloud Kaiju. You know the one.
Gazoto?
Yeah. The one from that Tori episode.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's like we're dropping the subtext. We're aborting Cell. I killed Cell!
Well, I've got news for you. Gazoto shows up again in Ultraman Trigger.
I figured as much. And so does the main antagonist from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You think I can't? You think I didn't see the box art for the Blu-ray? Which, by the way, guess what? Guess what Wednesday is?
What?
Wednesday is the release date for Decker.
Oh, yes, that's right. It is. So, yeah, it comes out 5 days before my birthday. So maybe I'll get a birthday gift to myself.
Yeah, it's a birthday gift for myself. Yeah.
I mean, I was going to buy Jan Person, but maybe now I have to buy both.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I had to start getting those Metal Hero series as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They recently announced that they're gonna make Blu-rays for Amazon and Stronger as well.
I saw that, and Kikaider 01.
Yeah. The irony is there's still no Blu-ray for the original Ichigo.
Yeah,
and I'm not looking forward to getting that because I imagine it's gonna be like $90 thick. Extra thick.
Yeah, I'm wondering what is okay. The whole Hasbro Shout thing, I understand, but what's stopping Shout Factory from releasing more Kamen Rider? Like, are the Showa shows more? Are they cheaper or to license for Discotech than it is for Shout to license a Heisei or Reiwa series?
Yeah, and also, why is Discotech doing all the Showa series while Shout is doing the Heisei and Reiwa?
I don't know.
But hopefully, with the release of Zets, we might get hopefully that'll motivate Shout to do the. It might motivate Shout to do the releases for Saber, Revice, Gotchard, and Gavu.
Maybe.
Though,
or some more Heisei Riders. Like, look, if Shout started releasing Heisei Kamen Rider series again, I don't expect Kabuto right away, but I would like to have it eventually.
I would be surprised if they did Build or Force it. Do the really popular ones first.
Or Double.
Yeah. Double's
or
really hard.
Or we have Kuga and Ryuki. It's like we're missing the season that's sandwiched in between at Agito.
Yeah, Agito. And Vice is airing on some streaming service that you have to pay extra for. Why not release Vice while you're at it? Maybe Blade.
Yeah,
Kiva.
I mean, Agito is my third favorite Rider series, and I also just want to. It somewhat bothers me that we've got Kuga and Ryuki, which I'm appreciative for, but we don't have Agito, which goes in between them.
Yeah, it's like imagine having Tiga and Gaia, but not Dyna. Oh wait, that's my actual collection right now.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. This is where I would put my my Ultraman Dyna DVD set if I had it.
Yeah, but like I said, I would like it if Shout Factory started releasing the Heisei Kamen Rider series consecutively, even if it was in random order, because that would tell me Kabuto is eventually coming.
Yeah, I mean, when Shout was releasing Power Rangers on DVD as separate seasons instead of 3 box sets, or was it 4 box sets? You know, it's like it was a pseudo random order because obviously they released the Mighty Morphin DVDs first, and then at some point along the way they skipped straight to Time Force, and then went back to earlier seasons. And for some weird reason, Zeo through In Space have to be released as like 2 like volume 1 and 2 sets, while Lightspeed Rescue through RPM are just 1 complete season in 1 box.
Yeah, it also depended on what release you got, because they did like, a box set that had, the seasons from Zeo to Lost Galaxy, and the sets for Zeo, Turbo, and In Space were just one DVD set rather than 2.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, it was a box set. Like you had all of Mighty Morphin.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like my entire 17 season set. Yeah, 17 seasons. Like I have them separated. Like I have them as seasons and volumes in the case of the first 6 seasons, where it's like season 1, volume 1, season 1, volume 2, all the way up through Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. And then you have Zeo Part 1, Zeo Part 2, Turbo Part 1, Turbo Part 2, In Space Part 1, In Space Part 2. And then, like, you just have Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force, Ninja Storm, and onward, just as... Yeah, so, like, I mean, for Mighty Morphin, I don't mind them as being 2 parts because, for one, Mighty Morphin Season 1 is 60 episodes. So, and because the thing is, because it takes 5 sets of DVDs to get the first 145 episodes, that means you have like a DVD with the Red Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Pink Ranger, Blue Ranger, Black Ranger, but then you have Mighty Morphin Alien Ranger, so Orico.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so like... But yeah, so like for Mighty Morphin, I actually like that it's split into volumes because that way for that you're playing homage that you have those 5 Rangers. Though not gonna lie though, it's kind of weird. You don't have a 6th one for Tommy, but then again, you have Zeo Ranger Red for Zeo volumes 1 and 2. And then for Turbo volumes 1 and 2, you have well, technically you have Tanya and Ashley.
Yeah.
Technically. But then for In Space, you have Cassie, then TJ. So for that season, you don't have the same Ranger on both volumes. Which, not gonna lie, now I kind of wish that they had Carlos as, volume 2 for Turbo, just because that way you have all 4 of those Rangers. Though weirdly enough, you don't have Justin, who is like the focus character in the entire season. He's like the one thing that's consistent about all 45 episodes.
Well, we did discuss, last week when we discussed Go Juger, how Justin is nowhere near as bad as what people make him out to be. He's certainly better than Izzy.
No. Yeah, it's like, Justin, it's like, yeah, was it a weird decision? Yes. Was he annoying? Sometimes. Was he annoying all the time? No. He was obscenely competent in many instances, even more so than freaking Tommy, Adam, Tanya, and Catherine, which is weird. Because like you think, these 4 veteran Rangers who've been around for God knows how long, especially in Tommy's case, then in Adam's case, then in Catherine's case, then in Tanya's case, in that order. But somehow all 4 of them are just like grossly incompetent compared to Justin all of a sudden. But with that in mind, I do appreciate that once they swapped them out for TJ, Cassie, Ashley, and Carlos, like they actually balance the team out a little bit more. So now it's like it's not just the Justin show with these 4 moves. It's like, okay, we actually have a full team proper, which kind of begs the question: why didn't we just do this like back then? Why didn't we just have the original cast only there for the first 3 episodes, then swap them out with the new cast, and then had used the new cast for the remaining 42 episodes? I feel like that transition would have made more sense than just doing it halfway into the show.
I guess, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like the second cast of Turbo Rangers.
But
that's
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but because, I watched the Turbo movie so many times throughout my life and my childhood. Yeah. In my mind, the first cast are the Turbo Rangers to me. So it's like, it's nice to see them while they're there, but I understand why they had to be replaced for like ratings wise and whatnot. It's unfortunate and it's hard to see them go, but
I mean, I'll say this: in the case of Carlos and Ashley, I do appreciate that they were built up as recurring characters before becoming Rangers, which is more than I could say for Richie and Curtis, who, let me be honest, were done dirt cheaply.
Yeah.
And my condolences to Richie's actor, because it turns out he passed away not too long ago.
Yeah.
I think it was 2006 or something. I don't remember. But yeah, no, it's such a shame. I would have loved to see some recurring characters from Mighty Morphin who were not the actual Rangers make a comeback. Heck, even Fred from the movie.
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. I remember when I was really young, when Power Rangers in Space was airing. Mm-hmm. I remember when, I saw the Turbo movie when I was really young in theaters. I remember my mother taking me to go see it. Mm-hmm. And, I would also watch Power Rangers in Space when it aired. I remember when I saw some reruns of Turbo that happened to be on at the same time. I saw the second cast as the Turbo Rangers. And I remember thinking to myself, hang on, why is TJ the Red Turbo Ranger? I thought he was the Blue Space Ranger, and I thought Tommy was the Red Turbo Ranger. It wasn't until I got a little older and actually saw the episode, passing of the torch, to where it made sense.
See, like I didn't even see the passing the torch episode. Like I missed a couple of episodes, and then like the next episode I saw was the episode where like Ashley has those. Was in that textile class where she makes those plaid clothes that make people go cray cray.
Yeah.
So it's I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah. Who are you people?
And then something about the Beetleborgs hiding inside a dumpster from a giant centipede. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also missed a couple of episodes of Beetleborg. So like, who the hell are this gold, silver, and purple Beetleborg? Which I have seen images of from McDonald's, because they released the Metallics Happy Meal toys before the actual season aired. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, no. I still lament that Shout did not release Kozuk Sentai Turbo Ranger, because like I said, I would have loved to see Red Turbo like sign my DVD, and having had that second chance to meet him properly, which I now have. I still wish I had that DVD for him to sign, but they never released it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that for multiple reasons, I hope Shout Factory can release Super Sentai again. Yeah. I'm at the point to where it doesn't matter to me if it's either Turbo Ranger or Maji Ranger. I'll just be happy that Sendai's being released again. Yeah. And then, you want Bokenger.
Yeah.
My friend Kate, she wants Go-Onger. It's like, I have the mentality of...
Oh, Kate was there too.
Yeah. I have the I have the mentality of, I think
Oh, and
every
that's another
Sentai.
thing. Turbo Ranger would have been released with Maji Ranger, which means Live Man would have been released with Bokenger, which means I could have also had my Live Man DVD, if that actually existed, signed as well.
Yes. But like I was saying, I have the mentality of, I think every Sentai fan should have their favorite season on DVD if possible. I was lucky, but I want my other friends to have it as well.
Yeah. All 49 seasons should be adapted, including the garbage ones, which we will not say the names of. And while we're at it, let's release the unofficial seasons as well.
Akiba Ranger?
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Gosei Sentai Akiba Ranger. Yeah. Okay. No comments tonight. We hope you guys enjoyed. So please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell icon, stay notified for our latest videos. We are really close to 3K. So close, I can almost taste it. That's a SpongeBob joke. See, because I had to go to the passport office that one time, like I can't get that joke out of my head. But yeah, no, it's we do Ultraman Omega, we do Kamen Rider Gavu, which is so close to ending. I can't believe it. And by the way, I was gonna say that like with Kamen Rider Zets being released internationally, hopefully that means that we could hopefully get a release for the other 4 seasons of Reiwa that have not been released. Even the one that we don't like. And of course we got number 1 Sentai Gojuger and Kamen Rider O's. We just did the winter film where they team up with a Kamen Rider W. So this upcoming Sunday, we're finishing the first arc. It's gonna be very exciting. It's a very fun batch of 4 episodes, if I do say so myself. Wait, hold on. We actually do have a comment. Hello. Okay, Omega is Zier's son, probably. Yeah, probably. It would be interesting. That would be interesting
considering Zayarth is a comedic Ultraman.
Yeah.
He's the Car Ranger of Ultraman.
Yeah. What about Ultraman Nice? I still can't believe that there's an Ultraman named Nice.
Yeah.
Next thing you're going to tell me is that it's actually pronounced Nietzsche.
No, it's Nice. That's a good question. I mean, he only existed for commercials during reruns of Tiga.
Huh. Interesting. But also check out our recently uploaded vlog where this guy goes to G-Fest, and we're gonna have more interviews and vlogs for you guys to enjoy, and of course, check out our sister channel where we do various movie and TV show discussions and interviews as well. We just uploaded our interview of Sandy Gimpel, who is a legendary stunt actress who has done work in Lost in Space, Star Trek, 911, and The Rookie. Yeah, and I want to say thank you for the new sub. We appreciate it because we are down to the last 10 subs we need to reach 3K. And we're excited because we're going to do a special 30th anniversary special for the 3,000 subscribers that we are very close to having.
Yes.
Taste it. Sorry, that SpongeBob joke. It's in my head rent free at this point. Yeah, so definitely check out both channels, all the interviews, vlogs, with the movie, TV show, and Toku discussions. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be at the Burbank Marriott this September 7th for ToonCon, the 20th anniversary of The Batsman, and next year. Join us at the Pasadena Convention Center on August 28th to the 30th for the one and only Power Morphicon, where we have the 20th anniversary of Got with Mister.
Power Rangers, Mystic Force.
Yeah. No, seriously, I love that. Gal with Misto. Yeah. So yeah, that and if you want to check out our personal content, where can the people find you?
You can find me at youtube.com, Axel Ranger.
And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. And with all that said, guys, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Please be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and make sure you enjoy the end of your summer. You know, like listen to some festival music with taikos, because I definitely have my bocce on me. And it's like, like I would love to have any excuse to put on a happy and make people happy. Have a good one. Bye.